Hey guys, what's up? Chris here for BeerGeekNation.com, and today we are doing another feature, kind of look at a more kind of smaller, maybe less known brewery, and this is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and this is Horny Goat. They were nice enough to send me 4 beers to try, so I made a t-shirt as well, so I thought I'd rep that on the video as well. They just kind of contacted me out of the blue, smaller brewery, watched the channel, really wanted to kind of get my take on a couple of their beers, so I figured this is a better time than any to do another feature. Haven't done one in a while. So starting from left to my right to left, going from lightest to darkest. The first is called Tango Delta, coming in, I just saw it, at 6.8%. It's an IPA, Tangerine IPA, beer with tangerine juice added, so that sounds, interesting, right up my alley. This one I thought sounded really interesting. It's called the Archer. It's an apple brown ale. It's a brown ale brewed with apple cider added. This is coming in at 5.4%. I've never heard of that, and I'm not a big brown ale guy, but adding apple cider seems like a kind of like a caramel apple type of flavor would be pretty cool. This one sounds delicious. Brownie flavored porter coming in at 5.6%. It's an ale brewed with brown sugar, cinnamon, vanilla, and cocoa nibs added. So it sounds like it's almost like a Mexican mole type of vibe in there as well. And last but not least it's a limited edition, so I'm assuming it's a limited release, obviously. This is their chocolate peanut butter porter coming in. Where is that? At 6.5%, 55 IBUs. I love chocolate peanut butter beers. It's kind of one of those styles that everyone's starting to brew, so I'm glad I'm getting to try that since it is limited. So I guess we start at the IPA. Wow, big citrus, big orange peel, a little bit of lemon, almost a little bit of lime, or maybe some mint in there as well. Oh, very nice. Lots of tangerine. That tangerine juice really starts to come out. Big kind of piney, West Coast, juicy citrus in this one. Very drinkable, very, very drinkable, very citrus forward. I think adding that tangerine juice really just kind of, it adds a little bit of sweetness in there, so you kind of get more of a tropical vibe, but then it kind of goes back and forth with that West Coast dryness. Really nice stuff. Yeah, it's good. So this is the Archer. It's the apple brown ale. Wow, that's interesting, yeah. You get the toastiness of the brown ale, subtle caramel, subtle toffee, maybe a little bit of a light chocolate flavor in there, but you get the sweetness from the apple cider. And when it comes together, it's kind of like eating a caramel apple. That's kind of what I thought it would be. Wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, it's a really cool take on a brown ale. Never seen anything like that done. That'd be a great winter beer. Like it's snowing right now. It's 7 degrees outside, so that's awesome for that. Yeah, not a big brown ale guy, but that's really interesting. It adds kind of a sweetness to balance off that caramel, that toffiness. Awesome stuff. That's a really good idea. The brownie flavored porter. Wow, big chocolate. That's nice. A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of vanilla, big roasty notes, coffee, chocolate. A creaminess to it, a little bit of a residual sweetness in there. Definitely a very chocolate forward beer. This is good stuff. If you like chocolate flavored beers, definitely check that one out. And last is the peanut butter chocolate porter. Wow, that's a lot of peanut butter, milk chocolate, a little bit of sweetness. Oh, that's good. Glad I ended on that one. Definitely the most flavor intense forward beer. A lot of peanut butter, lots of peanut butter. It tastes like a liquid Reese's peanut butter cup. Chocolate, coffee, more peanut butter, more peanut butter. Wow, that's really good. If you like peanut butter flavored beers, definitely check that one out. So very, very solid offerings from these guys. I'm not sure how long they've been around. I'm glad to see their canning. That's always a plus because it preserves beer a lot better. Limited edition stuff. Again, out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, they've got a really solid brewing pedigree there. So with that said, very, very solid stuff. Horny Goat Brewing, check them out if you can get them. If not, see if you can trade for some of the stuff. Very good. I think my favorite probably the Tango Delta, and I really like the peanut butter porter, just because it is so intense. These two are really solid, but I think these two kind of stand out in my mind. I will say this, don't start with this beer. It's got a lot of flavor to it, a lot of peanut butter, a lot of chocolate. It's kind of going to wreck your palate in a good way though, you know, in the Reese's peanut butter cup type of way. So with that said, folks, remember life's too short. Drink amazing beers.